Welcome back, chat,
Welcome back.
to episode 5 of
Five.
Sneaking Around.
Cinco.
I'm your hostess with the mostest, Steph,
I'm Jay.
I'm G. What's good?
and she's
y'all?
back.
back.
She back, baby. She back.
I'm back.
Oh man, how was vacay?
It was great. Jamaica took care of me. It took care of me.
Took care of you.
How y'all doing?
We
What y'all
doing
been up
all
to?
So,
You know, same root.
Same old, same old.
We here though.
Different
Work,
day,
kids, craziness.
We here though.
but we made it to episode 5.
Amen. We gotta
Yeah.
clap for that.
Yeah? I'm glad that we turned out the way it did. It could have been really bad.
We've been on vacation. Kids was on vacation.
Yeah.
So
Spring break. Spring break.
I'm talking about Jew
what?
from the other night.
Oh, Juliana, bro.
What
Yeah.
happened?
We watching. First of all, we've been watching a show. Let me tell you about the show we've been watching. It's called Drewski.
Drewski.
Do you know who he is?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like Drewski. Could have been love.
Is he finding love? Is
It's
that
supposedly.
okay.
So
Supposedly.
supposedly he's finding love and
50
getting
racks.
50 grand
Yeah, to whoever wins.
to whoever he picks love with.
Okay.
Let me tell you,
Interesting.
the people
Yeah,
that
the
were
females.
on
Studs
there.
on there too,
the
right?
females,
Huh?
too.
Studs on there too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently that's his thing.
Yeah.
He's into studs and he's
Okay.
into
Yeah.
the feminine women
Okay.
and apparently he's into the people that are vertically challenged.
Yes.
Oh,
Shout out
I
to
can't
Nugget.
say.
That's why I said a little bit of vertically
Shout out to
challenged.
Nugget.
Shout out to Nugget. You did your thing, girl. I
There
hope
you
that
go.
that ACL is back to normal. But there was a lot going on.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
on
good
Zeus?
show.
It's on YouTube. We've been watching it.
YouTube.
Okay.
So definitely, if
But-
y'all haven't seen that,
But she's lucky
y'all need
because
to go
she
see
gets
that.
to watch the whole thing without stopping. We had to wait for the
every
episodes to
week
keep
for a
dropping.
different episode to
So
come
now
out.
it
it's
done?
completed.
It's
Yeah.
done.
So now you
Okay.
can watch
So now you
them
can
all like
watch it
boom.
all.
Okay.
But it was
So
it was something
explain
else.
what happened while we were eating dinner.
So we were watching Drewski.
Okay.
This was Tuesday or
Yeah,
Wednesday.
It was during the week.
So we chilling. We all eating dinner. I cooked. I made steak and we had
Yeah, we made churrasco
chimichurri.
steak. Yeah.
We had it going. We all eating. Everybody's paying attention to their plates. We just started eating.
yeah.
Everybody's paying attention to their plates, watching Drewski, and
We was locked
everybody was locked in.
in.
Something told me it was like that mom
Oh,
instinct
God. She started choking.
said, "Look up
Bruh.
and look at
She started
Juliana."
choking?
Dude, she was like,
Oh,
She
that's
could.
not
She
funny.
didn't even make a sound.
It's not. Yeah.
If
and
she
I
didn't
looked
make a
up
sound-
and looked at her and said,
Oh.
"Oh my God, she's choking!"
So I threw my plate on the table, the coffee table, sprung into action.
Genevieve
So I
screaming.
tried to tap her on the back, tried to like grab her, give her a little Heimlich. It wasn't working, so finally I had
She
to
was
do
getting pale.
Yep.
You put your finger.
I had to do the maneuver, which you're not supposed to do, but it worked. I stuck both my fingers down her throat,
Pull that shit out.
and I felt it, and I grabbed it like this, like a surgeon, and I pulled it out.
Dude, it was the craziest thing
Like
ever.
that,
Tongs,
but
bruh.
yeah, I felt
My
it.
God.
And it was sideways. It was a piece like that big. It was sideways.
Yeah.
And I pulled
Yeah.
it out, and thank God.
We were getting ready to call
Amen.
911.
Yeah.
We
It's
was
funny
we was
now,
getting ready.
But at that moment,
Yeah.
It wasn't- yeah, it was-
No.
At
Let's
that
just
point,
say-
everybody
Critical.
still had full plates of food.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not even eating no
Nobody
more.
even
Let's
wanted
just
it.
And
say
then,
Drewski
and then on
started
top of that,
a
she
couple
goes.
minutes later.
She's done with choking. I tell her drink some juice, make sure everything is
Yeah, make sure
functioning
you breathe.
properly.
How's she feeling?
She grabs her plate and goes
To go
to sit
eat.
back down to
We
finish
said
eating.
nope. Said nope.
Put that plate down.
Yeah. So you better eat some oatmeal or something.
But she's
Yeah,
alive.
shit.
She's alive. She's alive. So we're thankful for that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one time with my son. That was not. I don't play that. That's scary.
Well, that's the second time for me because Poppy did the other one.
Pop's always doing that. Pop
Yeah.
used to choke on like carrots as a baby.
Yeah.
my son too.
Like
He said,
baby, the baby food carrots. Every time I gave it, it was like,
PTSD. And I actually,
Yeah.
I choked one time at Eddie V's for my birthday.
Oof.
I started choking. My mom, we was at dinner having a birthday dinner. It was my mom, my wife, my son. And what was that? Oh, you know the oysters.
Ooh.
You know how you're supposed to like swallow
Raw
You're
oysters.
supposed to swallow it
Yeah,
whole.
you try to chew it and then put it back, and it turned into like a knot.
Nah, it just stayed right there.
Oh.
And I'm like, at first I'm like, yo, it feels a little tight. No problem. grab water, try to bring it down because I also don't eat it. But I'm like, yo, let me try something new. The lemon, the lime, whatever. With
little
the
bit
hot
of
The
sauce.
lemon,
Tabasco.
yeah, a little cocktail
Yeah,
sauce.
then I took a
yeah,
swig of
horseradish,
water,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh shit, it's still tight. So I start doing the maneuver. And I'm like, I locked eyes with the guy like across from me because when I started doing the maneuver, like
He
that's
was like,
all I
she trying to
had.
holler at me.
I see this guy having dinner, and he's like,
Something's
Something's up. Something's up. Let me
like,
get
yeah.
up.
I'm like, no, I'm like, and my mom, because we were literally just talking about me choking not too long previously, right before. So I'm doing this. My mom don't even think it's
Gee,
really
how
like,
could you?
yeah.
You're a choker.
Apparently,
I for some reason I think my throat got smaller.
dude, that's
It's scary. Though.
that's a
It's
scary thing.
So then what
That's
happened?
a scary
So he
thing.
came over, he gave you the Heimlich.
The waiter actually I think came over and gave me, or no, my mom when she realized the waiter came because I started calling him like waving him down because they wasn't getting it over here. So I started waving him down, and my mom when she realized she like hit me one good 2-3 times, and I was like,
Oh
It came
my
out.
God! No
Yeah,
more
but
Here's my
oysters for
question:
you.
did it look the same going out as it did when
probably
you
did.
first
yeah,
tried to eat
actually,
it? Yeah.
a little bit more slime.
I think your mama was mad at you. Said,
No, it was that life or death. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather break her back than lose
Yeah,
her type
that's
shit.
the way you have
but
to.
it's-
You
it
gotta look at it.
She pounded. My
took,
wife
that's
was
what
like,
I tried
heard
first,
it.
but it wasn't doing it. It wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
She was just like,
My wife had to do that with my son when he choked on something too, because I was like, "Bang!" I panicked
Yeah.
though. I freezed.
yeah.
And she was like, she did the whole 2 thing, put him over because he was still smaller. When it didn't work, she just went in for it. She's like, I think I scratched his throat, but I'm
Oh,
like,
she told us today. She's like, look at my throat, and she's got a slice on the back of her throat. I'm like, hey, it's either slice
It's-
on the back of your throat,
like,
or
yeah.
you would have been
RIP.
dead, girl.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I said.
It's
I
the
was
way
like,
it is.
God, yeah.
Don't take the scrape. That's scary though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so you never know what you're gonna get on sneaking around. Every episode, something new pop on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
But that's life.
Yeah,
Life just,
hit you.
yeah, yeah,
Literally, it
Yeah.
hit her.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, cause it's sneaking around. What y'all got on feet today? What
What you got?
I got the Amon fives.
Fire, photon, dust, fire.
Huzzah!
Lost and found.
Lost and found.
Got
Travis
heat.
Scott, British khakis. My
There we go.
sixes. One
Glow
of
in
my
the
faves.
dark.
Yeah, they do glow in the dark.
Oh, they matched the shirt.
Yeah. Oh, with the Supreme fire.
Yeah, you killed it
Old
today.
school Supreme. I appreciate
You
it.
killed it. You
Thank
killed
you,
it.
thank you.
Y'all don't feel like y'all in a boy band? I don't know. I feel like I'm about to bust
Wanna
out like
start
I
singing
want it
some
that way or
songs?
something. Like I'm just saying.
You are.
My fire. Shout out to the Backstreet Boys. I'll see y'all in July.
Yeah.
Speaking
July?
of those shows, have y'all watched Erica Mena?
No.
Two
No.
Ways with Erica Mena?
No, we've been caught up on
No.
Drewski
Yeah.
with could have been.
Oh,
been
and then
Love.
there's a new
Coulda Been Records.
rapping one.
You got-
Could have been records.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Could have
So-
been what? Could have been house. Could have been
Yeah.
house.
That's what it is.
Could have been house.
Oh yeah, cause that's but it's
Drewski
the
too?
label could have
Drewski
been
too.
records.
Yeah, could have been records, and it's
Yeah.
like could have been in the house as a rapper.
Yeah, that
type.
was another.
Okay.
I don't know. That's crazy too. You gotta watch that. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to try to. Make
Yeah.
Besides for sneaking around with the sneakers,
Yeah.
What's up? What's
we
They
gotta
always
get
bringing that heat.
we gotta get back to so the last episode when it was just me and Jay, you were missing, and we had the juice.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, with the technical difficulties, we couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we had
No.
the last one and then
She
another
wasn't
one.
here. Yeah, we recorded. We ain't getting into that.
This should be episode 5.5.
Yeah. So we did get a response.
We got some more juice.
Oh yes, yes.
We got a response to some of the questions. The
Okay.
question that I wanted to know, which was y'all gotta watch the other episodes first of all. You gotta
La
watch
Catch up.
novela
Catch
de la
up.
vida.
because I'm not gonna
Catch
go.
up from episode
I'm not
one,
gonna
just so
do.
you can
Yeah,
know
you
how
gotta
it
catch
happened.
I'm not
up.
gonna do all of that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
We're pretty much, I think, closed out with this whole theme.
This is
because,
it.
Yeah,
Like, I think this is it.
Unless we
Put an
get
end
like
to
some
this.
really
I-
mind blowing.
I think today's the end of the novelas.
But we figured we share all the info. We
Okay.
share it.
So the question I had for this person that was writing was if they would drop everything and marry the person?
Ooh.
That was one of my questions too.
That was
Yeah.
that
So-
was the main one, and like what would
Okay.
happen. So this person's response, they got back to us, and it says, to answer the host's questions, yes, I do love her.
Okay.
I would 100%, 150%, excuse me, I would leave my marriage for her.
Boom.
But
Put the fireworks.
I have no problem leaving things the way that they are. So apparently this person says that they good. They are good with how things are going.
Okay.
Okay.
And they said at the end of the day, that person knows that the grass is greener on this side. And if they know what type of life they would have. Oh, and they know what type of life they would have.
Because we already.
'Cause,
giving you
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say to that person, this is food for thought, and you do the dishes.
So I think he's planting the seed and seeing what the reaction
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
But I honestly think, I don't know, man. I think he wants to take the lead. But I don't know if the
I
other
don't think
person
the other
wants to take
person
the
wants to
lead.
take the leap. If you out there and you hear this,
Yeah. Do you want to take the leap?
girl, guy,
leap
whatever,
together.
whatever you are, because we still don't know who sent this in.
Part B to part A.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's do it.
like
Would
you
you
need
be
to,
willing to
you
Yeah.
you need to just hop on over, because obviously
Yeah.
this person's been taking care of you for
Already.
however
I
many
mean, all
years,
this time,
paying your
so you might
bills,
as
doing
well.
all this stuff.
That's-
So why be in the relationship
drag
that
the
you
other
in?
one
That's
along.
what I'm saying. It's a lot of effort, and it's like a
It's
lot
more
of
effort to cheat than to
it's
just
a lot
be
of
faithful.
extra
Yeah.
pieces that
Yeah.
don't need to be there. You might as well just do it. It'd be so much easier.
Right.
I
And
agree.
then you dragging along somebody that. you
Yeah, I
could
mean,
just-
and there's so many places to move to, like Phoenix, Idaho, places like that, because you got to start a fresh new.
Well, since G wasn't here last week, G threw some questions on there.
Ooh.
So
Yes, she did.
outsider,
Yeah.
outer person, if you are wanting to answer these questions, let us know.
Mhm.
How would you feel if your partner found out about what was going on?
Ooh.
Well, I feel like with what you kind of told me just now, that might have answered that because he's willing to let it go.
He's willing to let it
So
go.
I would say he wouldn't really care too much.
What areas in your relationship lacking that makes you look for it elsewhere?
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, answer that one for me.
Yeah.
How did this all start? Like, how did this whole shindig come about? And I think we answered this one. Why not take the leap and just be together
Yeah.
since you're
Yeah.
both marriages? But we answered that one.
So we know you would take the leap.
Yeah. And then, do they know each other? Is this all a friend group? Friend group.
Oh, so like, yeah, like because they both got either husband or wives or husband, whatever
So-
they got. So do the other party know each other
Know anything about? Okay.
or just know
I
each
don't know,
other?
well-
Like, hey, this is
Inquiring minds
I
would
think
like
that
to know.
I think the person that's writing in is in it more for than just the cutty.
yeah,
Because
Yes,
they
you
long
guess you know,
distance, like-
Teddy.
yeah, you
Ain't
no
getting
cutting.
nothing.
Yeah, so I mean,
You loyal.
emotional support.
You are loyal. I will say
Yeah.
that.
He's loyal to the cooch.
And you are doing a phenomenal job at keeping this man loyal too
Yeah.
in your situation.
Oof.
But you gotta, I think you gotta choose a side.
Yeah.
'Cause you know where he or she may stand actually.
I don't know, but if you dingling your dongle somewhere else and you know you dingling it somewhere
Dingling the
else,
dongle.
it's like, boy, don't be
How would
dingling that
y'all
dongle.
feel- How would y'all feel if y'all
What?
caught each other in some shit like
Oh,
that?
Oh,
somebody
I
be
murk 'em.
dead.
Okay.
Somebody
I
gonna
murk
be
'em.
dead.
I
We
murk
are-
them.
we
That's
are.
why we have.
Yeah,
That's why we have plenty
Okay.
of ammo
so we
in the
both
house.
agree to
in the box.
kill each other. Good. I
She
like
already
Yeah.
got the ring for it.
That's it. I'll be ready to kill him.
Well,
Just
a
like
poison ring.
good to go. A little bit of rat poison and we're good to go.
Boom.
Enjoy your
Good
dinner.
night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Why it gotta be me?
Enjoy your dinner.
Cuz.
She just said she gonna pour that shit out for you.
See?
Man, ain't gotta worry about that with me. Crazy.
See? Because I murk. I run you over with that car you
Yeah,
fixing.
That's brutal.
I like how it just jumps to me.
That's brutal.
Man.
I'll make
You
your
already
little.
saying it ain't gonna be her, man.
Nah, but ain't nothing to worry about with that.
I'll
That's
follow
not
you in that
even-
little 4 mile radius that you drive, and
little
I
test
just
drive
clip
zone.
you, boy.
She do know your,
Right.
your routes, bro.
Right by the cemetery. You be ready to go.
Nah.
You
Right
be
now,
ready
let's
to go.
Let's go.
By the cemetery, that's man.
Pulling
that's
up. He's
messed up.
pulling up.
Say it.
That's
say
him.
it.
That's him.
Say it.
Yup, with the new car.
So the other day, I put some questions up,
Okay.
and I got some questions. What advice would you give to couples who are just starting their journey into marriage?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
Go ahead. Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold on tight.
We can start
Pause.
from right to left. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Somebody that's just getting married, newlyweds. What advice would you give them?
Well, first of all, hopefully if you just getting married, y'all been together long enough to know each other.
That's
know what I'm
false.
saying?
But go ahead.
Well,
Yeah,
for
well, you
most
can't
people,
say
That's
that.
it.
You
You
can't
can't.
say
That
that.
doesn't
I
even
can't
count. That
say
don't
what
count.
I'm saying in the general population, our story is different. There's very few people that have our story. But I'm
can't
giving
say
a
that.
generalized answer
There's a
to
few
what
of
I've
y'all.
seen.
There's a few more of those stories
Yeah,
out there.
all right, but there's not a lot. So I would say,
It is
hopefully,
unique.
I hope y'all ready for it. It's a lot of work. I mean, granted, the paper really doesn't mean anything. It's not going to change
Facts.
the way y'all act around each other, things you do, but it does make it
shouldn't.
official.
It shouldn't.
I know a lot of people been together like 15, 20 years without that paper, which is kind of like, I mean, why? You know what I'm saying? People don't think. I think marriage is like a bond. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a paper, but you're married. That's
yeah.
it. We're
Things are
married. It's not
different.
like
But
Things are
to some
different.
people, the last name really does
yeah.
mean.
Well, it should. I mean, even if people don't want to change their last name, being married is being married, and
You still got
to
that
me, it's
commitment.
kind of like people like, oh, my husband, my wife, be like, but y'all ain't technically married. Y'all been together. Y'all might have a couple kids together, but y'all ain't married.
Yeah, but that new gen stuff with these people not wanting to change their names, that's kind of like.
You don't gotta change your name. If you married, you married. Whatever, hyphenated, non hyphenated, whatever. But I think if you're gonna get married, I mean, it's a lot of work, and hope you're ready for that because it is. Not everyone has a good day all the time. Problems arise. It's how you get through it and get to the next day is what makes the difference. And that's what I feel about that.
Say it louder for the people in the back. All right, G, your turn.
G, your turn. What advice do you have for people?
Hold on.
Why? It's a roller coaster?
I feel like the first few years of marriage are rough. Not rough in a bad aspect. It's you because at this point, like you said, you've made that commitment. So now it's not just, walking out the door when you're mad or saying fuck this, and bouncing and just doing wild shit. You gotta thug it out. You gotta stick it through. You gotta have those rough conversations, tough conversations. You gotta face the music sometimes, and you
Yeah.
gotta look back in the mirror because you obviously play a part in that. And I feel like you get tested. And
Yeah?
you gotta
Yeah.
hold on
Yeah.
because it's a lot about the person you're with. While it's still about you, it's a lot about the person you made the commitment with. Because now you got to consider them in everything you do. I mean, everything. Staying late from work because you're taking time away from them.
Yeah.
Staying up later or having to dedicate. Like everything you got to do, you got to consider them. And so hold on.
But I think you made it when you realize that for whatever reason you're not doing something with that person, you miss them, and it's like you're so used to doing stuff with them.
Yeah.
So like I don't know,
Yeah.
other half's going to visit the parents for a couple hours, and then
Yo,
you just
babe, I
sitting there
miss you
like,
when you
be
get
like,
back.
Be like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Listen, when I was in Jamaica, because it was a boys' trip, it was me and 3 other my guys, and I was texting babe the whole time, like, yo, I miss you. What are y'all doing? Why you not FaceTiming me? And she's like, I'm trying to let you enjoy it. Go
Yeah.
out, do this, hang out
Yeah.
by the pool.
She's
have
like,
your
because
drink."
I'm going next week.
Yo, yeah, girls trip is coming. You know it. You know it. If they let the boys out, the girls trip is definitely coming.
That's it.
Do you know
But-
that we're going to be together for almost 20 years? And neither one of us have ever had a guy's trip, girls trip, guys dinner, girls dinner, nothing.
'Cause we ain't got no damn friends like that.
Well, first off, we ain't got no friends. But if we did,
No.
I mean, regardless, I could go hang out with my
But
nail
we
tech
go-
and my eyebrow lady.
But we go out. But usually we go out together. Whenever we go out, like back in the day.
My
Yeah,
nail
it's
tech
like
and
my
my eyebrow
people,
lady,
my
those are my besties.
The
Like,
ones I see
what's-
weekly. 'cause
hello,
I see
Yeah.
y'all weekly.
they
But even-
see me, they know
Yeah.
my
They
story.
have that
But
moment
even-
to bond. That's
But
like
back,
with me and my
but
barber.
back in the day, I used to roll with big ass bike crews out here in the Central Florida area. I was the only dude that ever rolled up with her
With
all
me.
the time.
Yeah.
Fire.
matter
You
what
know
we were
Because
doing.
you can't do that with every shorty. You can't bring her to every event.
Regardless,
No,
but she
you
always.
can't.
I was the
No.
only one always mounted up with a passenger. I was
Fire.
no matter what, whether
Fire.
we were just going to hang
Yo,
out.
Jason coming, yeah, his shorty, you know it. They
Yeah.
come together. They
And
come
they
See,
knew
but
together.
the thing
and she was
is,
the only female that they would associate with. Like
And
they'd
be
sit
cool
there
with.
and
yes,
bullshit with
they
her all
were
the
cool
time.
with me, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like, okay, like his friends would come to me and be like, you know what, like, oh, what you think about like that girl that's over there? I was like,
Nice.
I got this.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Hold on,
nice,
let me go.
nice.
But it's like that
Yeah.
with everything, with the bikes, with the car shows, with everything. Even now, we take out the bike. Wherever I go, she goes with me.
Yeah.
Like my boys be like, oh, let's go here, let's go hang out. I bet.
Listen,
And it's an automatic knowing that she's gonna be there. Like my one close homeboy, he brings his wife. Sometimes she don't want to go, but whenever he sees me on the bike, I'm with her.
Of course.
We just be out.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
Yeah. So what's your take on the
'Cause
question that you
be
bestowed
agreeing
upon
with me
us?
a lot, so I be in agreeing with you a lot. So
My-
let me hear it.
My take for newlyweds, newly married, however you want to put it, is to have patience. Because your patience, I think, is going to be tested like you would not believe.
On.
Yeah. Your patience is going to be tested to the limits. Your stress level is going to be tested beyond belief. But I think a lot of the tests, here's my thing. God doesn't put you, I'm not like this whole big religious person, but I believe that God does not give you something that he feels like you cannot handle. He doesn't give you the kids. He doesn't give you the kids because he thinks you can't handle them and
Yeah.
he's trying to test you. He's giving it to you for a reason because those are your kids. So
Yeah.
being married and having kids, those are your kids, and that's your job. That's your test. But at the end of the day, normal people, unless y'all millionaires and got racks on racks together, at the end of the day, if you can't be broke with a person,
Amen. Let's
Yeah.
hear it. Let's hear it.
y'all ain't gonna make it. If
Yeah.
you are only with a person
Yeah.
because you think they got money, or you think that they're gonna give you the world, or you think they're gonna do
reasons.
all of this stuff for you and change your life, that's kind of going back to the other thing. Just because
Yeah.
they're paying your bills and doing all
Yeah.
this stuff, at the end of the day, if you can't be broke together, y'all ain't meant to be together.
Yeah. And I
Me and Jay, we started from ground zero. Nothing. I'm talking about like dirt poor. Granted, we had our family, but you don't want to count on your
Yeah.
family to help you build
You want to do it yourself.
something.
We
wanna
started
say
from
it.
scratch. We had an apartment.
Jaden was the road dog. Jaden was
Yeah.
the
So she grew up
tester.
with you.
Yeah.
She grew up. She grew up with us,
Yeah.
and
We had an
we
apartment. We had barely no furniture.
no
Yeah.
furniture in there.
Sleeping on air mattresses or floor?
Nah, we
Nah,
had a
we
we
had a
had a
mattress.
bed. We had a bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
But
stole
I
the
mean-
bed,
Hey.
but I mean, we had the bed.
That's
We
what
had the
matters.
bed. We had to do it.
We had to do
That's
what
what
we had to
matters.
do.
That's what
We,
matters.
We
you
did.
know,
We did a
We don't judge
repossession.
scrippers.
we did a repossession that we
Yeah.
weren't repossessors. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. And we
Let's
got
just say
a,
it was there, and we got it,
and that
we
was
had
it.
and that was
But
it.
we made
Gotta
it
make a
happen.
way.
We made it happen.
Yeah.
We had a house full of furniture that we didn't have to pay anything for. But I mean, we were broke together. It was like,
Starved
well,
together.
damn, if we here, we chilling watching whatever Jaden was watching on TV, and we eating bowls of cereal for dinner, but
Yeah.
But she eating the
She
meal.
But
always
she's
ate.
eating.
Yeah.
Yep.
and we were straight.
Yeah.
But that's the way that it's
I
always been.
agree.
If y'all
I
can't
agree.
eat
The
cereal for
struggle.
dinner,
I agree.
then y'all don't know what
Yeah.
a struggle is.
Yeah, the struggle. But I tell you what, we hit them numbers, boy. It's gonna be crazy.
Ooh.
There will be we won't announce it, but there will be like the things that the people
There will
say.
be signs.
There will be signs.
The lobster tail of my oodles and
Jay's
noodles.
coming back to work with a Lamborghini. He's talking about I'm here today,
I'm
G.
driving this car all day. I'm testing this one today.
But yeah, I think it's a lot of patience.
Yeah.
A lot is gonna be tested.
yeah.
It's hold
It's worth
on.
It, though. It's
It-
beautiful.
it's hold on, and it's all gonna pay off
Yeah,
in the
the
end.
struggle's real, man.
You just have
Hey,
to.
but yeah.
And I think having the same goals. If you with a person that just wants to be like just chill and like no, you want to always be with a person that wants to always grind and do more. If you're not with a person that is at that level or just wanting to do better at all times, there's always room for improvement. There's always room to make money.
Unless you filthy
There's-
rich. And you
Even
just
that,
normal,
even
bro,
if
let's
you
travel.
filthy rich,
Now
you
need
want to
to
be
make out.
even
Now you need
filthier.
yeah, now you need another bag to pay for this bag.
Yeah,
Taxes.
you always you
Yeah.
can never settle for less because you always gotta feel and think that you worth more than you could even imagine.
Right.
You need someone to push you in one direction and get you back.
Yeah,
You gotta go back and forth with it, yeah?
When you find your one though, it's
Yeah.
worth it. It's worth
Hold
going-
on
it's-
tight.
It's
Yeah.
worth
Yeah.
going through those struggles for real.
Yeah.
'Cause It's you got somebody you could count on. You know, ain't gonna turn their back on you. Just gonna hold you down through it all.
The funny thing is too though, when the years go by and you're with someone so long, y'all both evolve.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You evolve. You
You
evolve
should.
to
You
the
should.
point
Yeah.
to the point that when you go to certain places, you're around certain people, be like,
We outgrew them.
I don't
motherfuckers.
fit
Yeah.
in.
We outgrew you.
yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah. I
It's
can't
like-
do this no.
It's like
I
going
can't
to
do
certain
this no
did
more.
I
places, Yeah.
Clutch my pearls. I can't be
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's like when they remind you of that ex. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
like no,
To
no, no,
tell-
no, no,
don't
no, no.
recall-
I think the older you get, the more mature you get,
right.
and if you have a business and it's becoming successful and things like that, your style starts to change.
But it's
Right.
but our style's always pretty much been the same.
It's
no,
not-
but like
Yeah,
it,
the
style, the
it's
type of
different.
clothes you
It's
wear.
different
You
because
start
it's.
to care about your image because you're representing more than yourself at that point. You're
But then
representing
it's
a
like
brand.
you go and you get
family.
dressed. You get dressed in jeans and a t-shirt and or some sweatpants and a t-shirt and you're like, you know what? We're gonna go to Louis Vuitton today.
Oh
Right.
yeah, don't get me wrong. I love wearing my
And it's
sweatpants
like-
and my cutoff shorts
Right.
and just a big vintage shirt and just be out,
Listen,
whatever,
I
Burks,
be
whatever, just be out.
At Roof Chris, Eddie V's, and it'd be people walking in with
I
their
haven't
little,
been to Ruth's Chris.
We ain't been there yet.
Yo,
Cause we're stuck on our steakhouse, man. Linda's, we
I
Linda's.
haven't
love
been there
Linda's.
yet. We gotta
Linda's.
try it.
That's where.
But them guys
We
be
love
walking
Linda's.
in chanclas and a boat shirt.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
yeah.
guess what? He got
Yeah.
bread to
But
eat
you
at
can,
Roof
but
Chris.
you
Yeah.
can still tell
Yeah.
because you still kind of up.
But that's a style in itself. They wear them shirts with the open
Yeah,
back.
that's
and
real golfy.
That's you know
That's
that's,
like that
I
golf
got money
swag.
still.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I got
Yeah.
I got money still.
And I'm just
Don't
coming.
I
let
got
this
a
shirt
boat.
right.
I
I'm
got a
walking
boat.
into Eddie V's
Yeah.
with this
Yeah.
shirt. Stop.
It's like I got a
playing.
boat. I play golf.
Facts.
I like to hang out, drink my
Fact.
Bud
I
Light,
just
my
came off
Michelob
my
Light.
boat.
That's it.
My boat's in the
That's a
parking
swag,
lot.
but that's a swag. So
Yep.
even
yep.
when you look at them, they got their nice boat shirt on with their little
Yep.
shorts and their shoes,
Yep.
whatever. Some Hey Dudes or whatever. Cool. That's their swag. It's
I got
I
But
want
they
to
a.
try
look
some Hey
presentable.
Dudes. I ain't gonna lie. They look
Hey
real
Dudes. I got a
comfortable.
buddy of mine, buddy of
I got
ours
a
that
pair of
loves.
Hey
He lives
Dudes.
by.
Pop got a pair of Hey Dudes.
He got Jordans and stuff.
Comfy?
He got.
He wore them once.
He
They're
wore
brand
ones,
new. He
but
wore
my
'em on
boy
the boat.
swears by him. He got heat. He got heat. Tons of
Swear
heat.
by 'em. See,
You know who
gonna
I'm
get me
talking about.
I'm getting me.
But he
there.
loves Hey Dudes. That's his shoe. He's like, man, the new
I'm
Luke
even
Combs
thinking
Hey
like
Dudes
just
will
for
come
work,
out.
bro.
Yeah.
I okay. For work, I say no because of the environment we work in. That's like almost like a foam bottom on that shoe, and there'd be a lot of stuff on the floor, screws, bolts, sharp stuff. That go right through the bottom of that damn shoe.
Workers comp. Here I come.
Workers
Yeah.
don't pay the bills, G. It's like 60%.
I got
Psych, I'm
I got
moving
another
into work.
question. I got another question. We're gonna
Let's
start
go,
from
let's
right
go.
to left.
Okay.
What is one?
Why is it always me?
So you want me to
Hit
start?
No, it's cool, but you always hit me with a boom. See
Because
my
you be
reaction.
ready. Because you be
I'm
ready.
always ready. I was
See?
born
What's
ready.
a rumor that you've heard about yourself?
Ooh. Ooh.
What's a rumor I've heard about?
A rumor that
myself?
you've heard about yourself. It could have been that it was true. It could have been that it was wrong, false, whatever you want to
That's
say.
kind of hard. Who would I hear a rumor about myself from?
I don't know.
That's a tough one though. Like
Family
rumor,
and the
like,
chief.
see,
And the chief most
I think,
shit.
I think with my demeanor,
You
to be
Ooh,
honest, people
yes.
think I'm an ass, but I'm really not.
Oh.
If I like
Yeah.
you, I love you.
Yeah.
If I don't like you, I just point blank won't deal with you. I'll keep it.
What
the
is
pleasantries,
yes,
how you
but there
doing?
is one rumor that everyone always seems to think about you. What is it?
That he's a hillbilly.
That's what y'all be talking about.
Yeah.
I'm a hillbilly?
I have the one that people have thought about you.
What is it?
What?
Well, there's two. One that he's like some sort of rapper straight out of Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, they always think I be singing like reggaeton
Out in
stuff.
public,
Yeah,
he's
straight
literally
up.
been asked if he does like Spanish music,
I
whatever.
could
What
see
album you
that. I
dropped?
could see that.
And
Do you
two,
say yeah and start taking pictures?
Nah, I'd be like,
Nah.
nah, man, nah, I look
I'd
like
be like,
somebody.
hell yeah, what's
and
up?
two, a drug dealer.
A drug dealer. I can't see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
People
and
be
people in
thinking
the
I'm a
school
cop.
think that he's a
Yeah.
cop.
Undercover for sure.
Oh, with the Rango.
I told you that.
I'll be pulling.
When
Yeah.
he met me up last time I was here, he met me up. I was like, damn, dog, I thought you, because I was speeding. I'm like, oh, shit, I thought you was a cop.
Yeah.
You saw me. Fuck.
Yeah. So those are two.
Yeah.
That-
Okay.
And what about you?
Damn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, what's up? What's the rumors they say about
I don't
me,
know. To be honest with you, G,
bro? Ooh.
I like not being in the work politics like that because
It's good to not be
It's
in the
good
know.
not to be
I'm
around.
gonna have to say is that I'm a bitch, for real.
nah, you're not a bitch.
That's the rumor, though.
That's good. Keep them thinking that. Your employees got to think
And
like
that,
that.
for some reason that I play basketball, too. That's crazy. Never in my life.
You do
You're
look like
vertically
you-
challenged.
No,
How the
bro,
hell are
no,
you
I
gonna
can-
play basketball?
You know what? I can see G.
That be
Like,
like
I
how
could
people
picture
start
G,
commenting,
like, out
yo,
there
you
like,
played
yo.
basketball before,
Yeah,
right?
I do. I do.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck nah, bro.
I'm a real life
I'm not-
Steve
I
Curry.
could. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like if
know
you told
me.
me, like if you told me,
Basketball?
like if you told me you balled on the weekends, I'd be like,
I can
Then
see it.
you know
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
that I
Yeah.
balled on the weekend.
I can
Yeah.
see you with the big basketball shorts and a big t-shirt going to the gym
play
to play basketball.
You playing with me? You playing?
Yeah, no, I can
about
see
you?
it.
Me.
What's your rumor?
Yeah, what's your rumor?
What
Oh
your
God, it
I
was
heard a rumor.
hands
What's the rumor?
hands down. I think since I started on Whatnot, follow me on Whatnot.
You already
Stephanie
know who's
two
gonna
zero
drop
one zero seven.
One thing that I have gotten since I started on the app that people even rumored, like talked about with people that I even know, people thought I had OnlyFans.
it. Damn, that's a good rumor.
Because I mean, follow me on. No, I'm kidding. That was probably the main one is that people to this day,
OnlyFans.
I think people
to
wanna have
this
only-
day
Listen,
still think that I have OnlyFans
What are
because
your
they
thoughts
think that I
about
don't
that,
do
Jay?
anything.
listen. First of all, she
Cut
don't
it
got an
out.
OnlyFans.
I don't have
It's
OnlyFans.
Cut
like-
it. Cut
I don't
it.
know.
Would I have one?
If we were
Maybe.
people, if we were people that didn't have family and stuff like that, and
How about feet finders? Are we open to feet finders?
I'm about to put my feet up on there.
Oh, you got nice feet?
Yeah, I got nice.
Do he
feet.
got nice
He got
feet?
nice feet.
He got
Yeah.
nice feet?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got nice feet.
My dog. See,
Boom.
I don't just fuck around with
No,
nobody.
no,
yo.
for real.
want
I
y'all to
knew
know.
you had nice
head
feet.
to toe. I gotta know. I gotta know.
We got a podcast.
Yeah.
That's enough. I mean, we got kids. I mean, our kids range from
Yeah.
18 all the way down.
OnlyFans, that's
And a lot of
crazy.
people.
It
I mean,
is.
it's.
I mean,
but
even
it's
if
hard
I
too.
did want one, it's not like anybody in my family would be
Yeah.
opposed. Like my mom is my road dog. Like if I say
gonna
I
support
want to
you.
do,
I
she's
think-
gonna support me
listen.
in whatever my endeavors
I
would
honestly
want to
think
be.
if she could, your mother would have an OnlyFans.
Bruh.
Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Gotcha.
I mean, I would
wouldn't
have
doubt
one.
it.
I mean, I'm sure that
She'd
there
be
would
up on there like that. Like, hey.
I'm sure there would be people that would
Oh, you'd have
subscribe.
But you
It's all
know,
good.
I was gonna say OnlyFans doesn't have to be all X-rated
But
content
see,
either.
but regardless.
I've never even been on the
But
website to see
regardless,
what that
goes
entails.
to show you what people's minds
It's, yeah.
is about. Like, You can't just be a pretty female or a good-looking dude, and people
Without
think, oh,
fucking being
this
like
girl.
Well,
And what's their definition of crazy anyway? Because
Yeah,
your
who
crazy
knows?
is a good crazy.
but it's in the bloodline.
Yeah, we Puerto Rican.
When
we
you're
crazy.
Puerto Rican,
Oh,
it
yeah, we
it
crazy.
doesn't
Crazy.
make a
if you
difference.
Spanish, you're definitely crazy.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's always something that's always gonna come out if you're Puerto Rican.
Because we about it. We say what we gotta say when we
That's
gotta
it.
say it at the point we
That's
And
gotta
when
it.
we
say
say we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
When I say
Whether
I'm gonna
it's
do
good
it,
or
I'm gonna
bad.
do it. And
Yeah.
I don't care, and I don't hold my mouth for nobody.
Yeah.
And they're
I'm
not
a-
gonna play with your kids.
Exactly.
Oh hell no.
So yeah.
That's
And
a
that's
big
that.
no-no.
Back
Yo.
to relationship.
Driving home, like,
That's it.
Back to relationship stuff.
okay, let's do it.
How do you stay connected and romantic?
Start with the right.
Me. How do I stay connected and romantic?
We're fine.
We should be fine. I think we're good. Ooh. I think we try to do date nights as often as we can with our schedules. It's always good to just go out, me and her, to do something, get away from these crazy kids for a little bit.
Yeah.
Have some time, you know. Like we've gone to Georgia for sneaker shows and stuff like that. I mean, and just,
Shout out to that big hotel in Georgia.
oh yeah, that hotel was fire. The Westin.
Yeah.
Oh, the Westin.
Floor to
is sick.
ceiling windows.
Book the room, but whenever you
Oh,
book the room,
we went
get the
way up
highest
high.
floor.
We were we were almost on the top floor. and
Best thing ever.
the whole view of Atlanta, it was fire. I mean, going out to eat, just talking, just being there, just showing her that I'm still the person she married. I still love her. I care about her, and she's
You gotta put
she's my
romantic
number
music for
one.
this.
I don't know if
Put
that
some
answers
Kenny
your
G.
question, but I mean that's
Okay.
what I came
G?
out with.
Yeah, I would have to agree with everything he said. Just keeping it alive, remembering that you still have the relationship outside of the kids, dates,
Yeah,
intimacy.
Cuddy.
Get your cutty.
Cuddy time.
At the beautiful
Yeah.
Mount
Dairy
Airy
Lodge,
Lodge,
all you have to bring
Dates.
is your love of everything. Yeah. I
I
don't know
think-
if that was before your time, G, but the Poconos,
I
the
think,
Mount Airy Lodge back in the day.
Yeah, that was before
And
my
they,
time.
yeah.
I guess. I think having time alone and talking is like,
Talking. Vital.
dude, that's it 100%. Like some days the kids will go to bed early. Fridays and Saturdays is normally like our days where we're up. I think there was a couple weeks ago we were up till the sun came
Last
up.
week, yeah, we just sat there and we started watching shows and comedy shows and just talking. And before you
And
know
we
it,
do our best thinking is like
at night,
3-4
we
o'clock in
thinking
the
new
morning.
ideas for
We're
streaming, or
on the
podcasting, or
laptop, we're
vlogging.
googling stuff, we're looking
Yeah.
things up, and we're getting ready like for the week. Like
now
where
we-
could we
What can we do? Yeah, different stuff. Like when we wanted to do this, it's like 4 a.m. We're ordering mics and
Yeah.
and the mixer and figuring out stands, and that's the way it happens, because that's the only time during the week it's
yeah.
hard, because kids gotta get ready for school,
Schedules.
even though it's not really early, but they go to bed like 10, 11-ish, and then by then we just beat from work during the week, and then Friday evening and Saturday and Sunday we would do
Those
our
are our
extracurricular
Friday
stuff,
and
but that's when we
Friday
can
and
stay up late.
Saturdays are our like that's like our Saturday
That's
and
when the
Sunday
alarm
to
don't
chill.
go off.
Yeah.
How long do y'all sleep in when y'all stay up that late? Do y'all like 1, 2
We've
and a half
literally
Couple hours,
couple
2 or 3 hours.
Oh, so
We're
y'all
back.
don't even waste the day. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
No,
about.
no,
we
no, no,
can't.
no. We can't. There's always so much to do like on the weekends.
Nice.
The latest we've ever, right now we already have those like internal clocks that kind of go off.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So like this past week, even with them going
we
to
still
school,
wake
I'm
up.
already like up, and it's before my alarm goes off
You
at
just
like
lay
9:30.
there, yeah, you just
I
lay
start work
there.
at 10, and I be putting an alarm for like 9:50 so I can have enough time to
Yeah.
brush my teeth and then come downstairs and
'Cause,
sit at my desk.
Even when we went to the sneaker event in Georgia, we went out, hung out with some people, and we was out.
We did not sleep.
We didn't sleep. We was up that whole day.
Oh, he told me about that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh.
We went out, we
My
chilled before
gosh.
we knew it was 3 something, 4 in the morning. And it was like, oh, let's grab the
I
bags and head to
sleep.
the airport.
I fall asleep, man.
No, we headed to the airport, drove around OIA for like an hour trying to find a parking because it was packed. Caught that red-eye flight, went to Georgia,
Crazy.
went through that crazy airport they got over there, waited in line for 3 hours for the rental car, got
Damn,
to the hotel,
3
changed,
hours.
got dressed,
Crazy.
went to the sneaker show, and we was up, boom,
Up all day.
up
And
all
then
day.
enjoyed the sneaker show.
Yeah.
We went to eat dinner. We was back at our hotel like what, 7, 8
7,
o'clock?
8 o'clock.
And then we was up already by like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning
fly
to
back.
catch our flight to come right back,
Yeah.
to get off the plane, get into our car and rush to go get the kids to then go have brunch with the kids.
Yep.
And
Fire.
We don't do it
Yeah.
often, but we do
See,
it
I
on the
could do some
weekends.
shit like
yeah.
that. But I'll be active. I'll be active out. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
you got it.
Yeah.
At that point, you're on adrenaline. You're
yeah,
like,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, like when
But
you
we
got
can-
them
we can
trips
do it, but during the-
planned.
during
but
the
those
week-
next couple days, we was asleep
yeah.
by like 10 o'clock,
I
and
bet.
those
She
sleeps.
knows she came back from Jamaica. You
was
know,
hitting.
it's
Oh,
just,
yeah, bro.
it's
Those
just
sleeps
breaking
were
the
hitting.
routine.
He saw me like 2-3 days later. He's like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm still."
You
I'm
gotta
still
catch
catching
up.
Yeah.
It's hard. I ended up not going out 2 nights. I ended up knocking out, man.
Yeah.
The goal was to stay up every night and hit up either the club or something at the resort. And the last 2 nights,
It was like, nah, I'm
That's
good.
it.
oh,
I'm
That's
good.
that age catching up.
So I got more questions, but we'll probably leave them for next week because we got a bunch.
Spit another one out.
You want one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
spit it, spit it.
What is the most unusual job you've ever done?
Ooh, I
Can't
done-
relate.
Or job you've ever had?
Can't relate.
I've done.
Why?
Unusual?
Yeah, just like what's the craziest job you've ever had in your life that you're like, hell no, I would never do that again. You could have been a fry cook.
There's a
You could have
few.
been just name
Okay,
what.
okay.
You're not talking about the ones doing something strange and change, right?
I mean, I don't know. What you're talking
Can't
about.
relate.
No, I've done some.
OBT, Jackie at OBT.
Hey,
I've done some weird jobs.
oh,
Had some weird jobs.
ooh,
Yeah?
What kind of weird job? Before I would hope this was before you
Yeah,
met
I
me.
mean,
OnlyFans.
I
Man,
welded.
you
I was a welder. I
nice.
welded steel. I helped weld the courthouse in downtown.
Okay, unusual or the worst job? Which?
That was a little bit of both. It was unusual. I never pictured myself being a welder, and I made it pretty big in welding. I was doing stainless steel and all that stuff, building buildings, and I just one day decided to stop that. I went directly from that. I went to delivering water. I had a water truck route for a big water company.
Oh, I know you told me about
I
that
did
one.
that, and then one of what might have seemed as the coolest job, but it was actually one of the worst jobs because of how you felt after you had a long day's work was doing the dolphin training when they opened Discovery Cove when I was part of the program at SeaWorld.
Dude, yeah, he trained dolphins.
So,
Yeah.
is it true? Do they treat him like shit?
No, they treat them fine, man.
We
Oh,
still,
wait,
The
that's
problem is-
SeaWorld.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's the same
Discovery
thing.
Cove where they have the dolphin encounters.
it's
where
the
you
same
swim
thing.
The
with 'em.
retired
Yeah,
dolphins
yeah.
go to SeaWorld to where you can feed them. And then the dolphins that can still work, they have them in the encounters. Because after a while, they just...
Yeah, I got
That's
his
pretty
jumpsuit.
cool.
I got his jumpsuit
Yeah, I got
upstairs
all
that
my
says
wetsuits.
Discovery.
I still got my
That's,
wetsuits.
wait, so you used to swim in there with him?
I
Yeah.
used to train
So
them,
you,
yeah.
so you know how to swim?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know how to swim?
Fuck no.
Oh yeah, me either. Don't worry about it.
But the thing with that was, is
You
like...
ever go to the pool? I'm sitting on the
I
stairs.
got a life. Yeah, I got a pool at the pool.
Yeah, no, but the thing...
Maxing and relaxing.
the
Don't
thing-
give me a life vest because unless it has that buckle in between the legs that's
Wow.
clipping
You
right
gonna
here,
slide
I'm gonna slide out. But
Nah, but the hardest part about that job was like, you know when you go to the beach, you're
Yeah.
in salt water
Yeah.
all day? How do you feel when you leave?
Drained.
Do that every day.
Yeah.
Get up at 5 in the morning, get out the water like at 10 o'clock at night, 5-6 days a week.
mm-mm.
But you could
Yeah.
swim really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can.
I can swim.
Whatever.
You do the diving and the all the way under and come
Yeah.
back up like
Yeah.
that, hold your breath.
Yeah, he's stupid like that.
Yeah, I
fine.
do
You
some
hating.
weird
I
stuff.
am hating. Yeah.
But at least you got a man that can save you.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
ain't gonna leave you like Rose did.
I
My
mean, not
boy.
unless it's me and all the kids. Then you better just leave me behind and
Nah,
just
we
save
just
them
chugging 'em.
kids.
You gonna have to figure it out.
Grab him more. Grab each other.
Everybody
Let's go.
gonna learn how to swim.
Grab him by the hair. Let's go.
Everybody, he gonna pull him.
So no weird job, G. Never in your life. you
Gee,
had
never a weird job.
Weird,
A
man.
job that you thought was just
Not for
a
you.
crappy job.
Some shit I'll probably never do again. And again, I was young, man. I took a overnight shift, and we worked at the mall, but we would have to go to all different stores like Abercrombie and Fitch and American Eagle and fold the shirts.
Oh hell no!
And it was so tedious with those two because if
Yeah.
you've been to their stores, everything is like
Everything you got to go by the little board that
Oh,
they have.
yeah.
Cause I worked at Ralph Lauren one time,
Yeah.
and you have to
the
fold
fucking
them.
whack.
Yep. Yep. And if they weren't even, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that-
Mm.
That I'll probably never ever in my life do ever again, but
And what about
That's
you,
it.
babe?
ever.
The worst job or unusual job. I worked. Okay, you guys know Old Town.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
You know where you go to take the pictures, like if you're dressed in the
In
Western.
Wild West, you could pick a theme.
I ain't been that.
And it's like black and white. You could take a black and white picture.
Like from the
and
Wild
I've seen
West,
it, but I ain't,
yeah.
yeah.
I worked
You
there.
Oh.
How long did you work there for?
I worked there, so let me see how I started at like 10 in the morning and lunch was around 1 o'clock. So from 10 to 1.
3 hours.
Let me tell you, dressing nasty, big back people dressing these motherfuckers up.
Oh, that's right. 'cause
Sweaty.
They all wear the same.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Sweaty,
crazy.
nasty, and then the way that it all closes, it's not like you actually just put a dress over your head. No, all these things were actually open all in the back. So what you would have to do is their nasty, sticky bodies from the 100 degrees. You would have to pull these things closed and
ass
clamp
don't
it
fit in
and
this.
clamp it with these weird little
Oh,
clamps
Strong
behind
clamps.
them.
God.
And then after they
So
were
that's
done,
like a one piece.
it is. Everything is done.
It's like
You
a
just
doll outfit.
Yep,
it,
and
yeah.
you just put it.
Without
Everything
the
is all
Velcro,
done, and
just
you
the-
put the clamps.
And-
I went to lunch, and you had to dress a certain. I don't remember. They're like, oh, you're
quit?
just going to lunch. They're like, you changed out into your regular clothes. I
She's
was like, yeah,
I'm,
no.
I'm not gonna come
I was
back.
like, I gotta go meet somebody real quick, so I had to like change out of this and that.
You ain't come
I
back?
never went back. Never again. That was
You
disgusting.
said, hold on, I'm doing.
These people smelled like underarms. They like they've had a day at
all
the
of them
park.
stuck like that.
The
pretty
big
much.
back.
And the clothes probably smell.
You know the
too.
ones you said
clothes
with the
don't
dark.
wash
You
them.
know the ones you
Oh.
said with the dark skin on the neck, and those were the ones that I
like,
had
"No,
to
I
dress
didn't
up.
say it."
Because those were.
I didn't say that. No. She says, excuse me.
Do you have that on tape? Do you
we
have
have
that on
any
It's
tape?
in
video
there
proof?
somewhere. Yeah. So those were the people that I had.
Yeah, that's terrible. I
That
would've
that
never
tend
came
to
back to
come
that.
in to take those kind of pictures. It's not like someone that's just like cool
Like,
breeze.
you
They
and
just
I will
gotta.
never ever do some shit like
No.
that. We will never do some
No.
shit like that.
I don't need nobody. No.
Nah, fuck that.
Mm-mm. No.
The other weird job I did have too, building ambulances.
Oh, how fun!
Right up there on
Oh.
Forsyth.
How fun!
Yeah.
Didn't you do
pretty
that
cool.
with your brother?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to ride one?
No, I got to build them,
You didn't get
wire
to
them,
test
do all
it?
that stuff. No, that's like a whole.
I've been
nother
in
cruise.
one.
Nah, but the funny thing was, my last day I worked there, me and my brother used to drive there together. So boom, he worked in the one building and I worked in one across. So I'm sitting there working. They're like, "Hey, where's your brother?" I said, "What do you mean, where's my brother across the street?" Like, he never came into work today. So what do you mean he never came into work today? He's the one.
Why you
He
laughing?
parked the car. I got out. He got out, and I'm here.
Like,
he's over
I
there.
saw him here.
They're like, no, he didn't. So I called my brother on my Ericsson phone back in the day. I'm like, wait, where are you? He's like, I quit.
Oh shit.
I said, so how am I supposed to get home if you got the car? I had a car, but the car was at the house.
Y'all
And
rode together.
yeah.
He said, "Fuck this."
He's
Jacob
like,
called me when he get out.
he says, I
He's
don't
gonna
know.
need a ride home
He said-
eventually.
He says,
He'll call me. He'll call me.
He says, I don't know, but we got about 15 minutes because I'm right up the road. So if you want me to get you now, come and get.
You
so
said, "Fuck it."
I
He
said,
quit.
"Fuck it." I quit. I bounced.
He said, "I gotta catch my ride."
I
I
Said
bounced.
never
I was
again.
gone. But that
Never
was
again.
bad. That job was bad. I started like in the wintertime and it was straight, but in the summertime, there was people falling out of the ambulances, cracking their heads because it was so hot in there. people just passed out under the ambulance.
Have you ever worked at fast food?
Yeah, I worked McDonald's was my first gig.
Yeah.
Hey! Psych, not me.
I worked at McDonald's for years.
Yeah.
I was a crew chief.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't make it past the
I thought you said something else. I was like, what
I
you
was a crew
said?
chief.
Coochie.
I thought you said I'm
I
a
was
coochie.
I used to run it. I used to run that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I used to-
coochie.
I
They
used to
didn't like me on the register.
Put
Though. I
fucking
didn't have
hamburgers
that.
in my pocket.
Oh.
Bro, I
Going
used
to
to
break.
run. I used to run
Oh, it's
some
break time.
games.
That's it.
I used to run games on
Yeah.
Party City.
Better yet,
I
you
worked at Party
G.
City.
Oh,
That was
Party City.
G,
crazy.
you ever closed working at McDonald's? You ever
No.
closing shift?
Not really, I don't think. I
So
don't
back in
remember.
the day, we used to go.
Maybe. I'm sure they did.
I used to work at the McDonald's in Jersey, in Cliffside Park.
Oh, in Jersey?
So anyway, Fridays and Saturdays we used to go to Hunts Point, Zariga, drag racing. I was
Okay.
like 14 at the time. My brother used to drag race cars. So right before closing time, I would cook a shit ton of food.
Hook everybody up.
I would cook a shit ton of food because we got to dump it.
Oh.
And I would show up to the freaking Hunts Point with garbage bags full of food,
Oh
make
my
chicken, hamburgers, fries. Yeah, it was lit.
You
It
was lit.
Yeah, it was back in the day, but yeah,
Every break.
benefits.
Hamburger in my pocket.
Now they make you pay for your lunches. Hell
Yeah,
no.
you get like 50%.
I used to be
off
eating
or
back
some
there
shit.
You
like,
get a
yo.
certain percent off, right?
50%.
Cheese
I
and
thought it was a
nuggets.
free meal.
I have like 20 meals a day. The McDonald's, the cookies.
Hmm.
Do you remember those
But
in
their
the boxes?
food is trash. I haven't had
But-
McDonald's
but-
in years.
but-
I
you
haven't
get
had
it-
McDonald's
you know
in
when
over
you get-
6 months.
When you get older, but McDonald's also changed. Their food doesn't taste like it
Bro,
used to, and
no.
it's not just.
It's still trash. It's
Yeah.
not good for you. Don't have it.
Yeah, no,
I
I,
haven't
won't eat
had-
I
that.
dabble in a McFlurry every now and again.
I can't eat Taco
Since
Bell
last
no
year.
more.
Taco
Taco
Bell.
hell.
Taco
hell
Bell.
no.
I had Taco Bell
Uh-uh.
a couple months ago. We had it. What were we watching? We like to do late night, like we
Yeah.
go to go get food and then we come home to go watch a show. Oh, we were watching freaking Frank Shameless.
Shameless. Ooh,
We were
that's
watching Shameless and we got Taco Bell. It was like 11 o'clock at night. That was the worst
Did you
decision I
regret
ever.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I sure did. I swear to God, I had the friggin' squirts for like 2 weeks, bro. I had the chocolate squirts for 2
Pussy
weeks.
chicken is going bad.
And that was
That was
probably
that
and that was
food.
it. That was it.
Yeah.
That did
Yeah.
it. That it was done. I'm never
Nah,
gonna have
I
Taco
haven't
Bell
had
ever
Taco-
again.
Wow.
That was the worst
The only thing
decision.
Taco Bell that got that's fire is that
You recently started drinking coffee again.
the Baja Blast.
I recently
That's always been fire.
oh yeah, that's always good. I could
KFC
always go
got
by.
the-
I could always
KFC
go
got
by.
that
The peach Mountain Dew.
no, it's what's
Mountain
it
Lightning,
called?
Sweet Lightning.
Sweet Lightning.
Is it peach?
No.
Oh.
It's an orange Mountain Dew, yo. That's
You know what it looks like?
Yeah.
You know achote?
Yeah.
it's like that.
It's
color.
like that color, which is so
But
weird.
it's fire. I can
It
drink
looks like
gallon
a radioactive kind of.
But it don't taste like peach.
No,
No.
no,
Okay,
no.
'cause you said something about peach.
I thought no, it ain't.
Okay.
It ain't.
It's good.
It ain't
It's
peach.
fruit, it's
But
good.
that's definitely like that's a must try.
Okay.
Coffee's good. I can't have McDonald's coffee anymore because we just have issues.
Yeah.
Starbucks, give me
I
Starbucks.
stopped drinking Starbucks.
The
coffee.
Cuban
I just
spot.
I get the juices. Oh
You
yeah.
gotta go to the Cuban spot that's
one by-
on
the one by-
50 and Goldenrod.
Cuban Cuban Cafe.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
right across from
Yeah.
the
Dude,
Sam's.
that
Yeah.
is just
That's-
perfect.
That's some hole in the wall spots that just
Oh, yeah.
always
That's
hit.
perfect.
Always hit.
Perfect coffee every time. Never
Always hit,
fails, and it
always hit.
never needs no sugar.
Because
Yeah.
they put a gallon of it in. They put.
I don't even
50
care. Whatever
scoops.
they
That's
put
just-
in there, oh my God. And you can't even get through the whole big cup. Because he be bringing me home them big giant ones. I'm like, dude, I can only drink like half and I'm already like wired. I'm
Gone.
working for
Ready.
hours.
Yeah.
That's it. All day.
Yep.
I go through my I go through my coffee phases every now and again. I'll start drinking coffee and I just stop. I've
I'm not a
never been a
coffee
huge
drinker.
coffee drinker. Once in a while.
I'm a coffee drinker and
I
a
don't
tea.
eat it. I wake up.
I just like the taste of it. It's not so much what it does for me. It's more of just me
Yeah.
having like
When I get the
that
coffee,
drink.
it's straight sugar because I get an iced caramel latte with extra caramel drizzle, and it's just pure sugar.
Facts. If I
It's
do
pure
get it,
sugar.
it's only from Starbucks, and I get
Yeah.
the vanilla bean frap with add caramel drizzle.
Try
And
iced
it's not
caramel
even- it's not
latte.
even coffee.
Try iced caramel latte with
Nah,
cold
Cold foam.
foam.
I'll have my wife try it.
fire.
I ain't trying
Vanilla cold foam on
No,
top.
my go-to is the
Crazy.
what is it? The mango dragon fruit lemonade with no
No
inclusions.
inclusions.
Because I don't like them purple.
He's spicy.
I don't like the dragon fruit pieces on it because the number one they turn.
They turn into shit.
But if they drop on you, it's a wrap.
It stains
He said
and that
you
ain't
ain't
coming
killing
out.
It's a
fit.
wrap. Nope.
It ain't coming out.
You
It's
ain't
like
killing the
it's like that fruit. What
And
is that?
sometimes they cups leak. You ever had one of the cups leak? Like you
No.
drinking out of it's like dripping? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, because mine just through the straw.
Nah, I don't do the straws. Hardcore. Straight from the lid.
No, because I like having my foam with my drink, so I like the bigger lid.
Yeah.
Because then you can't have
I
the
get the
cold
little
foam.
whipped cream on the.
Oh.
How it goes?
How's it go? Oh, fire.
Well, we need to get out of
Yeah,
here
we
because
gonna
if
wrap it
not,
up. We've
this is
been
gonna
on
be
here.
like an
Yeah.
hour and a half
yeah,
show.
Yeah,
Alright.
we did it. We
Yeah,
did
do
it. We
do
did it. We
So
did
I don't
it.
think G's busy next week. So possibly next
She
Friday
always
she'll
got
be
a spot.
back.
Whenever she wants to come, she can come over here.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
hang
have to
out.
slide back. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to slide back. This
We'll
is a vibe.
we'll
It's
definitely
Don't
do
worry,
this.
when she starts doing
again.
her podcasting thing,
They're gonna come to me.
yeah, we're gonna be traveling back and forth.
For
with our
sure.
backpacks and our mics.
That's it.
We
Do it.
here.
That's it. I
We
was-
got it figured out. We got an equipment. We got it set up, my boy. Take care of
Yeah,
it.
we'll
He
get it.
handle
We'll get
the
it
setup
done.
every
We'll get it
time.
done. We'll get it done.
He's the tech guy. I just show up.
That's it. I try to figure out how to make it work. But yeah,
It's been real.
thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment,
Make sure y'all
subscribe.
following G. We're gonna post her little thing in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
So
follow
like,
G- yeah.
comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And to the person that we left some questions for, watch the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Give
to
me,
us.
give me those answers. Get back to me.
need-
Get
No
back to
judgment.
us.
We need closure.
Do we need to set up? Do we need to arrange for y'all to just get together? Do we need to bridge the
Ooh,
gap?
Imagine that.
Like we matchmakers. I mean,
Imagine
y'all already
that.
matched me.
Who wants to be with who? Send us that. Be
let's-
like, if
let's-
y'all
yeah.
like somebody and y'all want us to reach out and be like, how do
Yeah.
y'all feel?
Yeah.
Like,
you got your
tell
eye on
me.
somebody.
We could be like,
Let
hello,
us know.
so and so. Do you happen to know so and so?
Yeah, like let us know. We'll record
We'll
stuff
hook
like
it
that.
up.
Yeah.
Hey, real life is middle school.
Hey, like
mean,
let us.
you're always
We
gonna
could be
have haters.
matchmakers.
Yeah, we can do that.
We're
We
pretty
can do that
good
side
at.
hustle.
Yeah. We own our
Dude,
stuff.
if you
We can put
Can
them on
call
the back.
If you,
Oh.
since you say, oh my God, oh my God, just tell us. Just
Boom.
tell
You
us.
just
We can
activated
tap
G.
you
G
in.
is
We can tap.
activated.
Look at how excited we just got.
I got
We will
questions,
tap
bro.
you in. We will
got-
tap you in.
Yo.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we could
And we
definitely
can
make
ask
sure-
questions,
We could do
and
it.
we will disguise your voice.
Listen,
Nobody will know
we
nothing.
we got this.
This is just between
Let
us.
me know if I need to bring my
and the rest of
notepad.
the world.
Yo,
And everybody that's watching.
we got this roadcaster duo doing crazy things right now. We got it using all the channels. We adding stuff.
Yo.
They're like, you can only use 2 mics. Psych, we use 4.
We
Yo,
got it.
We know how to work
could
it.
lock
Write
you
us and
in.
let us
Shout
know
out
if
to
you
Road.
would want to come on and talk. We'll disguise your voice. Nobody will see your face. No face, no case. We got you, bro.
Boom.
But we need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, send us
Yes.
a message. It'll be a Zoom call. You
Yes.
heard what Jaden said. We got you.
But
Just
we'll
let
keep,
us know.
We'll keep the camera off
Yeah.
for your privacy.
Because I think
that would
be some
crazy.
Like,
shit,
comment,
bro.
subscribe, get back with us.
like, comment, subscribe, follow me on whatnot, and we will see you guys next Friday. But
Don't forget,
Oh,
you about to
you
get
go
pumped.
first.
You about to get knocked one. You
Oh.
say it.
don't miss.
Tell someone you love them. Don't go to bed angry.
And don't forget to spay or neuter your pets. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.